Hey guys, Todd here with a new video, and today I'm going to talk about how to use reflections to take some pretty awesome photos. Reflections are more than just mirrored images. They're gateways to creativity. If you're new to the channel, my name is Todd Brown. I'm a photographer and filmmaker based in Bangkok, Thailand. I've been shooting professionally in the region for the past 14 years. So these are my top 5 tips on how I go about shooting cityscapes and nature while utilizing reflections. So let's hop right in. Tip number 1, simply keep your eye out for reflections. A lot of storefronts will have cool reflections. After rain, puddles will have really cool reflections. Of course, sometimes if a river is very still, there'll be a really nice reflection. Cars driving by will have reflections. An interesting aspect of street photography is utilizing reflections to tell a story. Using reflections to add that creative oomph. Tip number 2, I was shooting photography for at least 20 years before someone showed me this. It's really embarrassing, but I saw a friend of mine, I'd see her put her camera directly above a puddle. So if you can imagine, there's a puddle right here, and you put your camera directly above the puddle, and these are the photos that you'll get. Of course, I saw reflections in puddles, and I saw reflections in lakes or in rivers, but I never realized the creativity from simply putting your camera right above a puddle. The closer to the water, the better. Make sure to hold your strap up so you're not getting it in the mud or in the rain, because it can get kind of murky and dirty depending where you are in the world. But you want to hold it up a few centimeters above the puddle, and you're gonna get some amazing images. There was a guy I met in Taipei. He went everywhere with what looked like a bottle of wine. And what he did, he kept water in it. And whenever he saw an interesting monument or an interesting scene or an interesting site, he'd pour water in the foreground and he'd create his own puddle. He walked around with his own puddles. This guy was a genius. Tip number 3, when you're shooting reflections and you have a surface, you're not focusing on the actual puddle, you're focusing on the reflection. So sometimes you might need to switch to manual mode to focus on the reflection. So don't just rely on autofocus and hold the camera down. You want to make sure that the reflection is in focus, not the surface. Tip 4 is, because it's a reflection, you might need to do a little more post-production on the image than you normally would do if it wasn't a reflection. So it's not going to be as sharp. It's not going to be as saturated. Work with the image to get it to a place that you like creatively. Get it to a place that you want it to be, where it kind of pops. Don't be shy to do more post-production on your reflection images. And tip number 5, use a polarizing filter. With a circular polarizer, you'll be able to increase reflections or even subdue reflections. It could be a really exciting tool to use. It will give you more control over the image. So if you're shooting some landscape photography and you want to boost the sky reflection in the lake, use a circular polarizer. So there you have it, guys. I look forward to hearing what your tips on reflections are. Please make sure to share them in the comments. And if you like this video, please make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. I'm coming out with a new video each week. I look forward to sharing the next one.